Welcome learners. In today's video we will learn about research topics. Number 1, human resource management. Number 2, banking research topics. Number 3, coronavirus and COVID-19 research topics. Number 4, supply chain management research topics. Number 5, economics topics. Number 6, entrepreneurship research topics. Number 7, accounting research related topics. Number 8, marketing related research topic. Number 9, finance related research topic. And number 10, revolution related research topics. So let's start this information video. Welcome to Murad Academy, the place where people come to learn. Unless if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to press on bell icon to get latest informative videos notification easily. So learners, in this video I will share 10 research topics related to 10 research areas. So let's start this video without wasting any further more time. So learners, welcome back. Now I will tell you about research topics. As I mentioned early in this video, I will share 10 research topics. So I will start with number 1. Number 1 is human resource management. So the latest topic which I will share with you, it's green human resource management. Let's see how many articles, how many topics we can find. So as I typed green human, not full but half green human, and you can see there are so many research topics coming in front of us which are related to green human resource management, green human resource management practices, green human capital, green HU, green HRS, green human resource management special issue, green hunting, application, and much more. And there is one more journal, green human resource management review, where you can also find important research topics. So I will first click on green human resource management, and it's shown. Now I will use filter to find latest topics. Always go for latest research topics to find novelty and to find proper search gap. So here are the topics in front of you. First topic is related to green human resource management and employees pro-environmental behaviors. If you scroll down, we see another topic related to employees green creativity. It's another good topic. There is another good topic if you are interested in hotel sector. It's related to that. Then there is another topic related to green human resource management practices. Plus it has a mediating role of environmental and employee performance. Another very good topic. Then there is another topic related to green growth strategies, which you can study as well. Then there is another topic. You can see green human resource management relationship with environmental performance on small tourism enterprises. And there is a bonus variable, mediating role of pro-environmental behaviors. You can also study this topic. So if you scroll down, there are so many topics related to green human resource management, or we can say related to human resource management as well. If you scroll down there more, you can see there are so many topics so many areas. As you can see, green human resource management practices, role of green human resource management, gateway of hotel, green human resource management, then environmental outcomes, and there are so many topics. As you can see, environmental sustainability, resource commitment, green dynamic capabilities, and there are more and more topics. If I go click on next page, you will see more different topics. This topic is related to healthcare sector, and we scroll down, you will see another topic related to green human capital, another good interesting topic. As you can see, there are so many different but later research topics. So if you have no idea how to find a research topic for your thesis, for your base paper, for your assignment related to human resource management, then watch this video till end. It will help you a lot, trust me. So these topics are related to human resource management. So if I continue next page, there will be more topics related to green human resource management and green human resource management practices. So many topics, as you can see. If I scroll down here, if I click here, it will give me more options. And now I will go to green human resource management practices, and here we go. They are showing me research topic related to green HRM practices. So you can select any topic from here. Let's move further. Now I will share a impact factor journal related to human resource management. Its impact factor is 2.934, one of the top impact factor journals in HRM field. So how I found this impact factor? This is a question that will be coming in your mind. So I have already made a video on how to use Web of Science and how to find impact factor journals. So I will give their link in description down below. You have to do one thing. You have to watch this video till end and then go to their dead videos and watch them to know how to search impact factor journals. Trust me, these videos will gonna help you a lot. So moving further, as we have opened impact factor journal, I will click on visit site of this journal. It will take me to this journal, which is impact factor journal, as I told you early on. So you can also find green HRM practices or green human resource management topics from here as well. As you can see, they are another latest topic of 2019. You can see it's related to green human resource management, and there is another green HRM topic which is published in 2019. If we move down, we will find more new topics. This one is published on 2nd July 2020. As you can see, it's related to green human resource management and behavior, intention, and individual green values. If you scroll down, you will find tons of topics here, which you can easily download and easily make your base paper, and you can easily find research gaps from here. So I will share a little more topics with you. As you can see in front of your screen, there are tons of topics are coming. All are good, all have good scope, and you can conduct study on them very easily. Trust me. There is another green behavior topic, green human resource management topic. So there are tons of topics. If I go to page number 2, it will show me more topics related to green human resource management. The main idea I'm giving you, the main research area which is I'm giving you is green human resource management. There are more topics in front of you. As you can see, they all are related to HRM and green human resource management. So I'll show you more topics, and I will give you one base paper which you can make from if you are searching topic related to human resource management. So here's that base paper. It's published in 2016, and you can also find this paper in Human Resource Management Journal of 2017, volume 6, issue 4. So in this paper, what we do, we have to make it a base paper. You can pick one variable of green HRM practices. Number 2, you can search an area of green employee workplace, and you can also search on green behavior. You can also search on workplace green behavior. Another topic I will give you is the role of psychological green climate. Then there is another topic, the role of psychological green employee values, or you can also search on employee green values. So there are tons of topics, areas which I have given related to HR. So let's move to our second topic. So learners, the topic number 2 which I will about to share with you is green banking. So you have to go to the search bar and type green banking. So once you will type green banking, it will give you options such as green banking Bangladesh, green banking practices, initiatives, and much more. If you search here, press on this search button, then it will give you topics related to green banking services, from which you can select any related topic to your area of interest. You should be pretty sure about your area of interest. So if you scroll down, you will find tons of topics related to green banking. Let's move ahead. Now if I type green banking, and then it will give me different options, different topics related to state development, financial performance, green banking and profitability, green banking customer satisfaction. It's going towards marketing field, and there are more topics: green banking and corporate governance topic, and green banking and bank performance. So you can select any one of them and search, and you will find latest topics. Have to do one more thing: click on this filter and it will give you latest topics of year 2021. So my main idea is to give you topic related to green banking. So you can see there are tons of topics related to green banking, the influence of green, and there are so many topics related to green banking. Let's move ahead. Now we share a journal related to banking and finance. It's an impact factor journal, 2.205 its impact factor. So you can go to this website, and also you can find latest topics from here. You can select any topic and make it your base paper to start your research. Now which is some important banking and finance related journals. There are so many journals you can see in front of your screen. Just a journal of banking and finance. There is another impact factor journal here, finance research letters. Then there is another journal of imperial finance and journal of international money and finance, and there are so many more. Let's moving ahead. Then there is a journal, as I mentioned earlier, journal of banking and finance. You can go to view articles and you can find latest topic related to your field. As my main topic is green banking, so I will move it to green banking and I will search it to green banking, and it will give me topics like this. As you can see, green bonds, Islamic finance development, and so many topics. Green financing, green finance, so many topics from which you can choose and select your base paper to continue your study, and continue your research and to continue your synopsis and your thesis. Sorry for mistakes. So moving ahead, now we'll move to topic number 3. So learners, we are moving towards our third topic, which is coronavirus and COVID-19. So I will search here coronavirus impact, and it will give me different topics like impact on economy, financial markets, businesses, tourism industry, supply chains, retail industry, airline industry, and health sector, and so on. So you can select any one of them and search on it and select a base paper which is suitable to your area of interest. So as we move on, so the topics, as you can see, tourism and COVID-19 impact, and there is impact of coronavirus on scientific research and clinical academic training review. Then there is coronavirus impact on teachers through e-monitoring. Then there is coronavirus disease outbreak study. Then there is study on impact of coronavirus crisis on market price of risk. This topic is related to finance. If you are a finance student and you are interested on coronavirus, then you can work on this topic. Next topic is impact of coronavirus disease 2019 on clinical practice. It's related to medical. Then there is another topic which is related to school closure and national lockdown. If you are studying on education domain, then you can work on this topic. Even you can select this topic as your base paper. As we move ahead, there is another topic, impact on mortality in patients with coronavirus disease. Then there is moderating role of childhood, socioeconomic status on the impact of energy on the perceived threat of coronavirus, and stockpiling intention. If we move ahead to the next page, you will find more topics related to coronavirus. As you can see, there are different studies conducted related to coronavirus on different aspects, on different domains. You can see all are related to coronavirus and COVID-19. There is one study conducted in Japan. Then there is European societies study was conducted on. Then there is study conducted on Italy, as you can see. Then there is another study on Portugal which was conducted. As we move to next, we will find more studies There is a study conducted on Malaysia, as you can see. Then there is another study conducted on France. So there is more coronavirus studies. As we go down, this one is conducted on food sector, seeing the impact of coronavirus on food spending. Then there is coronavirus study conducted on OCD. Then there is coronavirus study conducted on patients. Then there is another COVID-19 study related to psychology. Then there is another study related to coronavirus which is conducted in Taiwan. And there is more. If you can go to next, you will find more and more topics related to coronavirus and COVID-19. Let's move ahead. If we search as impact of COVID-19, then we will get more topics such as COVID-19 pandemic, impact of COVID-19 pandemic, impact of COVID-19 treatment, impact, transmission, outbreak, structure, vaccine, patients, symptoms, infections, and so on. Now we'll share some more topics related to coronavirus. You have to do nothing else, just go to a scholar and go here. Articles about COVID-19, okay? Then go and click one by one on these options. You can see they are all journals and websites from where you can find different studies which are currently going on coronavirus. So I will click on Valley, Oxford, elsewhere, and Science. So it will open like this. Novel coronavirus outbreak. You can find tons of articles related to coronavirus. Most articles you are seeing in front of you are free access, open access, and they are related to different fields such as mental health, medical. As you can see, there are so many topics, and you can even search here as well and find topics related to coronavirus. Next page which I opened was science. As you can see, these topics are related to science and technology plus coronavirus. As you can see, there are so many topics related to coronavirus and COVID-19. Next page which I opened was of Oxford academic journals. As you can see, there are so many topics in front of you related to coronavirus. These all studies are conducted in Oxford University on COVID-19. So you can see there are so many topics. You can see there are tons of topics. And last one which I opened was the PMJ journal. You can see here that there are so many journals and topics from where you can find your area of interest related to your COVID-19, and plus you can find many topics, ideas, and articles. So we will move to learners, now we will move to our topic number 4, which is supply chain management. The topic which I will share with you is green supply chain management. If I click on search bar, it will give me more topics related to green supply chain management, such as green supply chain practices, green supply chain implementation, European manufacturing sectors, green supply chain initiative mechanism, green supply chain game theory approach, green supply chain consumers role, green supply chain reverse logistics, green supply chain risk analysis, green supply chain study of optimism, supply chain management, and more. If I search here, it is showing me latest research topics from green supply chain management area. So you can select any of this topic and make your base paper and start your research work. So first is green supply chain management strategy and financial performance. Then there is green supply chain improve corporate reputation, to variables studied on European sectors. Then there is green supply chain in terms of green supply chain management practices in terms of sustainable firm performance and strategic connotations. Then there is another green supply chain management study conducted on business performance and environmental sustainability. This study is conducted on developing country. If you are interested in studying about developing country and the role of green supply chain management, then you can select this paper as your base paper. And there is green supply chain with price strategies, and then green supply chain under demand uncertainty, then green supply chain in hotel sector. And there are so many topics. If you go down, there are more such areas, green supply chain practices, as I showed you early on. There are so many topics. If you go down and select next, we'll move to second page, where it will show us more topics related to green supply chain, for which you can select any one of them. This is a really good topic. As you can see, it contains going green during COVID-19, then relationship between green HRM, green supply chain, and firm performance, and it's connected on phone industry of HRM. Plus, it has a moderating variable as well. If you are conducting a PhD study or MS level or MPhil level study, then you can go for this topic. I highly recommend. Then there is more topics. If you go down, and there is effect of green marketing, green supply chain, green performance, green human resources on business performance, balanced scorecard approach. So you can easily select this paper as your base paper, and you can carry on your research. Moving ahead, then there is a variable which I searched was green supply chain practices. If I click here, it will give me again tons of topics, lots of topics related to green supply chain management. If I search green supply chain management practices, it will show me all the studies, latest studies. As you can see, 2021 studies related to green supply chain management practices. So you can see how much work is being done on green supply chain management, and how green supply chain management is studied with different scenarios, with different variables. So you can easily select any of them and make your base paper and start your search work. So moving ahead, now I will show you one impact factor journal related to supply chain management. Sorry, there is green supply. If you want to find a good impact factor journal, then you should log into Web of Science, which is free, and type here and search, and you will find journals lists like this. You will go to view profile page, and you will see the impact factor journal. This one is I think a highest one, or one of the top journals of supply chain. If you click on its view side, it will direct you towards the journal website, from where you can find tons of topics related to supply chain management, latest topics. So we are moving back to our topic, which is green supply chain. Here I searched green supply chain management, and you will see tons of topics, hundreds of topics here, latest, new, old. If you go down, you will find latest topic 2020. It's on automobile industry, a study in Brazil. So you can conduct this study by changing the country. For example, you can conduct this study as green supply chain in the automobile industry, a study in your own homeland like Pakistan, like India, or you can change this sector. You can find and see which sector there is more requirement on, which you can study on, or you can see which sector it is where green supply chain management is not studied so much, or which sector you can find on which there is more study required, or you can see a sector where very few studies have been conducted. So you can conduct a study like that. Then there is green supply chain implementation, and there is motivation and green supply chain management, then green supply chain and performance, and there are so many topics of green supply chain management. So learners, we are moving towards our topic number 5 now. So learners, now I will share topic number 9 with you. Topic number 9 is green finance. So the first topic which I will share with you, it's related to green finance as well. It contains two topics, a mixture of two topics. One is green finance and one is climate change. If you are interested in this topic, then you can conduct study on this topic. Next topic is green finance and restructuring of the oil, gas, coal business model under carbon asset standing constant. If you are if you have interest in corporate restructuring and green finance, then this article is for you. Next topic we have is green finance of banks. If your area of interest is in banking and finance, then I will recommend you to select this topic. Next topic is limits of green finance. Next is green finance development in Bangladesh. You can conduct this country in your own country. Plus you can include role of private commercial banks. Sorry, you can include role of Islamic banks, non-conventional bank, conventional banks, or conventional banks. And there is green innovation and finance in Asia. You can conduct in own country. Then there is political connections with green finance. Then there is influence of computer technology on industrial upgrading and cooperative evolution of environmental protection, fiscal policy from green finance, pure finance topic. Then there is green bond finance. If you're interested in bond financing, then this topic is for you. Then there is green bonds issuance, another green bond related topic. Then there are some green finance related domains which you can conduct study on. If you're interested on green finance banking, then go for it. Otherwise you can select so many options there are. So for example, I click on green banking for green finance banking, so it will show me the papers related to green finance banking, for which I can or you can easily select topics related to your field and your area. So here it is, the page is finally uploaded. So central banking and climate change and green finance, another good topic. It's little old, but you can select it as it's from 2018, but I will recommend you to use filter here. Click on 2021 and it will show you latest articles. Here we go. Review of studies on green finance of banks, green finance and output for and direct investment, and there are so many topics. And here is one more topic. Where it's gone? Here it is. It's related to green finance and coronavirus pandemic and climate change. So you can connect lots of you can connect on any topic, and there are lots of topics for you, from which you can select any topic for your research, for your thesis as well. As you can see, there are plenty of topics which are related to green finance and green banking. Next we have impact of green finance. So you can see there are more topics related to finance and impact of green finance. Now I will show you some impact factor journals related to finance. First journal which I will share with you is the Journal of Finance, the top journal of finance field. Its impact factor is 6.813. If I scroll down, you will see the most recent papers published in this journal, from which you can select any paper according to your area of interest. If your area of interest is on cash flow and discounting rate, then you can select this paper as your base paper. If you're interested on banking and deposit, then you can select this paper. If your interest is in financial risk management, which is also known as HRM, then you can select this topic. So there are plenty of topics, plus there are issues. You can select any one of them. Next we have the journal. Its name is Accounting and Finance. Its impact factor is 2.217. If I scroll down here, you will find tons of latest research papers, as you can see, published on 2nd March 2021. This study is dimensions of accounting students. So another good unique topic, you can go for it. Then there is financial performance during COVID-19 pandemic, another latest topic. If you select this topic, you have two benefits. Number one, that is latest. It's related to COVID-19 pandemic, and it's related to finance performance and accounting convertism. So it's a good topic to go. So there are plenty of topics: financial reporting, corporate innovation, and more. You can select any one of them. And the last, we have green finance topics. I have searched some topics related to green finance. As you can see, there are plenty of topics you can select from: the price of going green, the role of greenness in green bond market, the topic related to bond financing. Then there is more topics on green bond principles, and so on. You can select any one of them. So now I will move to my last topic of this video.